Rated M for mature.
Hi guys, and welcome to a special edition of Battlebox. We're going to talk about the GTA 5 trailer that's just been released like minutes ago. I'm joined with Bryce, aka Brycey, aka at Bryce-tacular, the prettiest man on the internet. Say hello, Bryce.
Hello, Bryce.
We're also joined by Jen Taylor from the Game Jar. Say hello, Jen.
Hiya.
So yeah, that's the introductions done. First thoughts on the trailer?
I don't know. It looks a little bit. Part of me wants to really like it because graphically it looks beautiful, but that never really matters because GTA 1 was fun. I don't know. Part of me thinks it's too serious. I've got that horrible feeling left over from the last game.
We're too hyped about like Saints Row and how silly that is.
They've just gone the most completely different paths, and I'm not sure that either one was right. I mean, the last Saints Row was good. This one, they've just kind of gone.
It's good, man.
It looks like it's acid.
It's good.
I know, but at some point, there's so much silliness that it no longer has an impact.
Did anyone remember the GTA 4 trailer? Did it look this fun on the GTA 4 trailer? Because the thing with GTA 4 was it looked great, and then, you said, we didn't play rubbish. It was just really serious.
It was just no fun. People forget that GTA, the story and everything is great. The main reason you complete the story on GTA was so you could mess around in tanks and helicopters and rubbish.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you see in this trailer? We saw a lot of
sailing, rowing, deathing, killing, banking, robbing.
Banking robbing.
Yeah.
Banking robbing.
Banking robbing.
I don't know. They've changed a lot. It looks like they may have learned from the last one.
It didn't look this generation. It looked absolutely stunning. Like graphically, looked amazing. I think I was more impressed with it on this trailer than I was the other trailers I'd seen for it.
Yeah. I was interested to see how the third-person switcheroo thing goes.
Yeah, like can you just tell them to go up to a higher vantage point so you can.
Well, they were saying you could set up your heist how you wanted it. So does that mean you put them in position and all that stuff? Why?
I know how my heist are going to go.
Well, it just screams for like 3-player co-op.
How many rocket launchers do we have?
Well, you're just going to blow everything up, aren't you?
Yeah. We go the smart way or we go the loud and dumb way. I'm thinking loud and dumb's going to be a little more fun.
It seems like a missed opportunity if they haven't got co-op in there because they didn't discuss it. I know they said they'd talk about multiplayer later on.
It must have some sort of aspect since they've got this GTA Live thing. At the end, it was multiplayer.
Yeah, but it's co-op multiplayer is a big announcement, isn't it? It's not just. It just doesn't seem to have 3 characters that are all intrinsically part of the story and not have it co-op. It just seems a bit silly.
Even just having 2 people and one guy floating around doing other things would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting they said about tightening up the gunplay and stuff like that because they've obviously acknowledged the one big flaw with GTA has always been gunplay. Like with it's 3 and 4, it was like you had to lock on to fire to get any sort of semblance.
If you can't kill 300 cops in 10 minutes, it's just not fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Brycey may or may not be arrested after this podcast.
I meant on the
not
game.
Fun to kill that many cops, seriously.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing GTA is about, and that's why Saints Row went a different path. They know that. Yeah, the missions are fun, the side missions are fun. But realistically, at some point, everybody just goes, got a gun, let's just cause a massacre.
Yeah, I think the most fun I had.
Let's just drive around and get a huge wanted level until.
He'd get the 5 stars. I then steal a tank or whatever it was in GTA 4. I think the thing is I think you're right. It's how easy is it going to be? Because I had the most fun in GTA 4 in a multiplayer, dicking around with mates. Rather than actually playing them. I don't think I can finish GTA 4. I think I played like 6 hours of it and then just got bored. Because I don't all that shit of running around and see that's what worried me is that you can invest in stock markets and stuff. And I was like, ooh.
This is what I've been reading the Twitter, and a lot of people already said it looks far too serious.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, there was other stuff like playing golf mini games, or tennis mini games, which is obviously going to be taken off
they
of
had all like
tennis.
the leisure things, I guess.
Leisure.
So like
tennis rock up to that tennis court,
skydiving and stuff.
Serve it, and then shoot the bloke in the head before he can return it. I don't want to play it.
It might be worth pointing out, if anyone doesn't know, Bryce in his spare time plays Call of Duty. It sometimes bleeds through into every other thing he does in his life.
You want that? You don't want to have to go have a serious tennis game. If you want a tennis game, go play a tennis game.
Sometimes it's nice to have a break, Bryce. Try something different.
I do.
That time you tried anal and actually quite enjoyed it.
That one time.
That is a lie.
I really
enjoyed it.
Band camp.
Well, do you reckon they're trying to like encompass too many different types of games in one then? Because you've got like the tennis game, and if that doesn't run as well as a tennis game,
I don't know. I
really
can't
worth
say it won't, because they did that at Rockstar Table Tennis. That was actually really, really good.
It was fun.
I think it's on sale now on live, for like £1 or something.
That is an awesome game.
And I'm hoping it's an evolution from the mini games they had, like bowling and snooker, because they were shit. In GTA 4, they were utter shit. They didn't work. And it was just like, I'm bored. I don't want to go and play a shit game of snooker with my digital cousin. I don't even talk to my fucking real cousin. So I want to go in there and play digital snooker.
I did like them getting drunk, though. That was fun.
Yeah, it was good. I also noticed that it looked like you could have a pet. I know we're going to go on about, it's got animals in it, but that's obviously
Call of Duty dog right here.
Yeah. But it looks like they're taking stuff from Red Dead, which I like. So it's like you can hunt animals and stuff like that. Not that I'm a redneck. Got a real
the shepherd had pets, and that was a good thing.
Who did?
He had fish.
The shepherd.
And he had a hamster. He had a space hamster.
He had a
I don't
space
remember
hamster.
any of that. I was too busy saving the galaxy.
Ah, well, he had a space hamster, and then someone stole it.
All I remember is there was an upgrade for that fish tank where you could
So
auto
the self-feeder, that was a godsend.
Which is basically just you had to remember not to do it anymore.
You realise we've turned it into 2 game in.
Yeah.
That feeder for the fish tank was a godsend. Yeah.
But no, I don't
Of
know.
all things from that
it's one of
game.
them, you ask anybody about San Andreas, probably one of the best.
I didn't like San Andreas. I hated
I
it.
love San Andreas.
Absolutely hated it.
It was one of the best ones. That and maybe Vice City.
San Andreas for me was the start of when it stopped getting fun. It was like you had to go to the gym. You had to go and eat. You had to go around tagging shit. The crap cop with the girlfriend missions, and I was just like, you know what? This is not the best GTA without a doubt. Is Vice City.
Yeah,
They haven't said whether you have to go around and eat and stuff.
The best thing about San Andreas is when it gets later on, you just get a jetpack.
Yeah, that stuff was just crazy.
And a Harry jump jet.
But obviously, you've seen
thousands of times.
You've seen obviously they've got planes in this, loads of them, and underwater. We haven't spoken about that. The underwater swimming.
Was there?
Yeah, there was the whole
That
oceans to explore and stuff like that. So obviously it's not
clearly going to be some underwater missions and
I saw
sunken Easter eggs everywhere.
On the website there was an image of one of the old like James Bond
Oh
style
yeah,
subs.
they were scuba diving, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. I don't think it was scuba. I think it was with actual packs on their back. But
that's scuba diving.
I think it's an interesting.
I thought scuba had the nozzle thing coming out your head.
No, that's snorkeling.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to snorkel.
Interesting
snorkeling
narrative.
Oh yeah, what does scuba mean? Something, isn't it? Underwater, crappy breathing apparatus.
How are you spelling that?
I don't know. I was about to say the same thing.
Scuba.
Scuba.
I'm going to Scuba you.
No, do you?
But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make off of the ridiculous spelling of scuba.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting narrative I think they've chosen. Because
don't start getting all intellectual now. After you said you wanted to shoot a man in the face whilst playing tennis.
That is intellectual. That's how you win.
Right.
But still, it's a little bit of a change.
Andy Murray would have won Wimbledon a lot quicker had he took that.
Yeah. That's why it's been 77
Might not get
years.
a knighthood for it, but you know.
Would have a handgun. Fairly certain to get whatever he wanted.
And that's an ace in a headshot, and he's won the title.
Yeah. Sorry, an interesting narrative. What, with 3 people?
Well, not only the 3 people, but the fact that they're actually bank robbers and they do that to live rather than the usual story of rags to riches that usually
they've all been rags to riches apart from this one, haven't they? Then
I believe so. Yeah, CJ started in the hood, didn't he, and went round and did all that sort of thing, and then and before it was a little bit Scarface. Remember correctly?
Yeah. No, they were. They were all rags to riches, weren't they? Yeah.
This doesn't look like this. It looks like rag. One of them already looks like he's
Wasn't
already got
that
a lot of
Michael
money.
guy meant to have given up on that because he's got a family and stuff? And he's gone to go do it again.
There's some backstory that he does work in the movie industry and stuff like that, and I don't know what it is, but I think what worries me about that though is it means that there'll be a set number of heists, and obviously that's
and you'll have to choose.
You reckon?
Yeah.
One of them will die and have to choose.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know who I'd like to who appeals to you most out of those characters.
The one who's a mental one.
Yeah.
Trevor.
He does actually make me giggle. He reminds me of Murdoch.
How was he trying to
crossed with
push
a bear
whole
with rabies.
bottom of a leg down a toilet? That's not even feasible.
I know, but it's why I like it.
It is. If you took the leg and you broke up the bones with like a hammer or something, then it would be quite flexible and you could just push it down.
Sound like you're talking from experience.
There we go.
No, I was thinking that while he was doing it. I said, you've got to have broken that leg first.
I don't know, it looked pretty rigid.
Yeah,
and then he stamped on it.
Yeah, then it looked a little bit less.
I don't know how I winced when he stamped on the severed leg. I was like, it's not like it's going to hurt the guy.
It'll probably be from a mannequin or something now. We've all overanalyzed it.
Yeah, probably. What about you, Jen? Who was your favourite character?
Well, What was the other guy's name?
Curtis, the other guy that's supposed to be CJ. Hang on, I've got a thing here. I've been all.
There's Trevor, Michael,
and Franklin.
He looks kind of cool.
No, see, I went off him when I went. Oh, he thinks he's the only non-moron in the hood, and I'm like,
but is he going to be more like CJ?
Well, I'm looking at these, and it's like clearly Michael is a throwback to GTA 3, and Franklin's a throwback to San Andreas, and Crazy Rabid Bear Man is the new guy.
I wouldn't mind, right? We have the characters right there, and you call him Crazy Rabbit Bear Man. They should change his name to that.
He's a bit redneck.
I can't remember his name. Trevor
Phillips.
Trevor Phillips. Wasn't he a presenter? Wasn't he a newsreader? He was, wasn't he? Trevor Phillips. News at 10.
I've just realised, because I didn't actually see this before, that they have...
Oh, Trevor McDonald. Oh,
that's Trevor McDonald. Very different man.
I so wish it had been Trevor McDonald as the crazy man.
Skills. That's actually the first time I've seen that.
Well, this isn't a national official website. This is just some shit.
Oh. Well, now
sorry, whoever made this website, because I don't want to...
You might be right.
But anyway, that Franklin guy, he's the most... He's not a moron in the hood or something. I'm like, that guy's not from the hood. It's like Barack Obama.
Well, I don't know. He looked pretty hoodie to me. I mean, I have often frequented the projects with Falco and Quintus atop our horseback riding through, and it looked quite projecty to me.
Nah.
I'll tell you what's interesting though, and they've done it the same way they've done all the other GTAs, and I'm pleased, and it might upset some people, but they haven't gone for the quick, easy win of look, we're going to chuck in a female lead just to have a female lead in there, which is look, everyone seems to be doing that at the moment.
Most heists do need a female.
Really?
Like if you watch, like, I don't know,
Heat.
Are we talking in narrative respects, or are we talking in real life?
The first Ocean's 11.
Wait, most like heisty things have a woman where they're like, "Hey, I'm the distracting woman with the boobs."
I find, "Hey, I'm the distracting man with a giant gun" works even better.
Yeah. I'm the distracting man beating your partner to death.
Yeah. Look at me with a gun in the face. Try and keep your eyes on me. Jen kind of works, Jen.
I love for there to be a bank heist, and there's all these men with guns. Get on the floor, and the woman's at the side trying to distract them onto the floor.
She's like, look at my boobs.
Look. I know what you mean. I think that's more of like confidence heists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't. But I think like the
not like bank
ones.
robbing heists.
Well, maybe that'll come into it at some point. They said there's different ways to do it.
I just think that the co-op thing's been missed, because if you all rely on each other to do a heist, that'd have been brilliant. If like one of you had to drive the truck and be there at a certain time.
I don't know if you can rob banks out of the main story.
Yeah,
I just drive a car through the front.
You could you do it in other GTAs? You could go into like a gun shop, couldn't you? It was limited.
You could try and hold up the gun shop and then shoot you, and then the fight break out.
But couldn't you like rob the till? Like if you shot the guy, you got the money or something like that, or
My problem is that Saints Row and GTA, before they all went the massive divulgent paths, at one point they were starting to blend into each other in my head. Now,
I think Saints Row
2 was
very similar.
Serious. Yeah.
I think Saints 3 they made a very clear statement, just saying actually we're just going to go fucking mental.
And then Saints 4 has aliens, so
yeah.
I
mean, I
and
think
superpowers.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke to Jim Boone, didn't we? And we mentioned GTA, and he, in fairness to him, he said, look, he loves GTA, and they're just doing their own thing. And it's like you can play. It's not like obviously they're rivals, and everyone's going to compare them, but they've never set out to be GTA. They've got doing their own thing. They're just saying, look, if you want to be mental and stomp around in mech suits and have superpowers, then come and play our game. If you want a game where you can dick about in a relatively simulated world, then go play the other one.
They're basically on a different game altogether, really.
Yeah,
which is good, really.
So overall impressions of GTA 5. Are you more impressed, less impressed, the same? Are you going to buy it? Do you care?
I was more impressed than I thought I'd be, and I'm sure it's going to be a great game. The co-op would be cool if that is included. But yeah, it looks nice. Looks like more GTA, more shooting, more driving around. It's fine.
Bryce?
It's kind of put me back on track to maybe actually wanting this game, because after GTA 4, I wasn't interested anymore, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like, I might give it a punt.
I liked what I saw a lot. I thought it looked really, really polished. I was gutted there wasn't like his co-op genuinely gutted because I'm a big co-op fan, and I was just like, oh man, I wish you just sent. If they said there's co-op, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm fully sold. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting it because I just know the multiplayer with your mates will be brilliant, and it looked like there was like 30 people. Or no, that's a lie. It's an actual outright lie. There's about 16 people you could see on camera flying jets and shit. And I thought that was always where I had fun with GTA.
I think the next generation is going to be all about like MMO style console gaming, so it is going to be big. Whatever they're going to do with multiplayer, it's going to be a big thing. So.
I think this is Rockstar's Halo 4, where you're going to look at it and you're going to say this is absolutely amazing, and you can see dreadful. And you can see a glimpse into the future. And the next set up. Halo 4 is not a dreadful game.
It's not a good game either. It's average at best. They've ruined everything. If this
goes into something that I know where you're leading this, right? You can suck my dick. All right. What? Just don't want to talk to you.
The game is no longer as fun to play multiplayer as it used to be.
Yeah, but you look at games from a single side. You look at it.
Yes, I play them.
Well, no, you look at it multiplayer. The story in Halo 4 is superb. The co-op experience is superb. Forge mode is amazing and is well polished. And the online multiplayer is fun and enjoyable. May not be the best, however, it's fun and enjoyable. It's not Call of Duty. You can't no scope and you can't do 360s.
I'm a massive Halo fan. I played Halo 2 and 3.
When was the last time you played Halo?
When it was good, Halo 3.
Okay, so you haven't played Halo for a long time.
GTA, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is why we shouldn't ever have Bryce on any form of cast.
You wouldn't just drop it.
Such a dick.
You had to reference a bad game.
Right, anyways.
All right, how about if us three were playing co-op, which character would you be out of all three?
I have to fight Bryce for the hillbilly. Because I want to be the hillbilly.
You be the hillbilly, I'm still going to break
He was
things.
the one in the helicopter.
Yeah, he's basically Murdoch. I'm a
helicopter pilot.
Yeah. I want to be the hillbilly. And you, Jen?
I'll be the sniper guy.
Was that Franklin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I guess I'm the last guy then.
Michael?
Yeah.
The guy that just storms in.
Yeah.
The guy that's sort of good looking, but a little bit washed up. Don't know what to do himself.
Yeah, that guy.
Surprising choice for you, Bryce.
Yeah, nothing like me at all.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I just like I say, I hope the multiplayer works better this time. Because I mean, when we got GTA 4 and it was 8-player max in a lobby, but you couldn't invite 8 of your friends. So it was like, what's the point? What's the point of having this in there? So I just hope they get multiplayer right and the servers don't. I know there'll be like 1 billion people on it straight away, but please get your servers right when it comes in. So that's it really. All in all, we're all impressed. I don't think we didn't like it.
No, I liked it.
Yeah, I think it'd be quite cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that was us talking about GTA 5. Please leave comments underneath what you thought about it. Will you be buying it? What did you like that you saw? What didn't you see that you were hoping to see? Share and retweet it. And Bryce will send you a topless pic.
In?
Yeah. Okay, cheers for listening. Bye-bye. Bye.